In 1964, in the old city of Hangzhou, China, a skinny boy named Ma Yun was born into a poor family of traditional musician storytellers. He had no money, no connections, no special talent, but he had something far more powerful than all of that: a refusal to give up. Before Jack Ma turned 30, life had already beaten him more times than most people face in a lifetime. He failed primary school exams twice. He failed middle school entrance exams 3 times. He failed university entrance exams twice. He scored 1 out of 120 in math. He was rejected from 30 different jobs. He applied to Harvard 10 times and was rejected every single time. Most people would have quit. Most people would have accepted that they were not good enough. But Jack Ma didn't see rejection as a dead end. He saw it as training. He once said, "If you are rejected, you have to get used to it." Every failure was a lesson. Every rejection was fuel. At age 12, Jack had a dream. He wanted to learn English, but his family was too poor to afford classes. So he created his own opportunity. Every morning at 5 a.m., he woke up, climbed onto his old bicycle, and rode 40 minutes to a hotel where foreigners stayed. He offered free tours just so he could practice English. He did this for 9 years. 9 years of cold mornings. 9 years of sacrifice. 9 years of showing up when nobody was watching. One tourist gave him a new name, Jack, a small moment that would one day echo across the world. After university, Jack applied for job after job. Every single one rejected him, but one rejection became legendary. KFC opened in his city. 24 people applied. They hired 23. Jack was the only one rejected. The police hired 4 out of 5 applicants. Jack was the only one rejected. Imagine being the only person they didn't want, again and again. But Jack didn't break. He didn't complain. He didn't blame the world. He simply said, "Good, more fuel." When his early business ideas failed, Jack watched the movie Forrest Gump, a simple movie with a simple message, but it hit him deeply. He said, "I told myself, be like Forrest, keep running." And that became his philosophy. Run when you're tired. Run when you're rejected. Run when the world laughs at you. Just keep running. In 1999, Jack gathered 17 friends in his tiny apartment. He told them, "We will probably fail, but we must try." They had no money, no technology, no support. For 3 years, Alibaba made 0 profit. Banks refused loans. Investors laughed at them. Competitors mocked them. But Jack kept running, and his team followed him. Because sometimes the world doesn't need you to be the smartest. It needs you to be the one who refuses to stop. Slowly, the world began to change. Alibaba grew from a small apartment idea into one of the largest companies on earth, a global empire worth hundreds of billions of dollars. Jack Ma became one of the richest people alive, with a net worth over $40 billion at his peak. The man rejected by KFC ended up creating millions of jobs. The boy who scored 1 out of 120 in math built one of the most powerful tech companies in history. Jack Ma once said, "Today is difficult. Tomorrow is more difficult. But the day after tomorrow is beautiful." Most people die tomorrow evening. Most people quit right before the breakthrough. Jack didn't. His story is not about money. It's not about business. It's about refusing to stay small. He proved that you can fail exams and still succeed. You can be rejected by everyone and still rise. You can start with nothing and still build an empire. Jack didn't win because he was gifted. He didn't win because he was lucky. He didn't win because he was the smartest. He won because he never